Hey everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I'm here to do the end of February cash stuffing. We're gonna go over this really little budget here. Yes, this tiny budget. And we're gonna go over our cash, and we are gonna go over what is happening, why we're doing what we're doing. Is the title of my video meaning that I'm not gonna make this budget? Well, here's the thing. I've noticed that some of y'all haven't been watching my videos all the way through because I can tell, because there are things called analytics. So you're going to have to watch to see exactly what happens. Let's go over some things first. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amanda. I am 34 years old. I live in Oregon. I'm an all-cash budgeter. I do cash stuffing, sinking funds, savings challenges, all on a low income. I am a wife, a mother, and I'm a fast food working, gig working, side hustling individual, right? A human. So this is the money we have to work with. Let's get it going. So we don't have any recycling money because I haven't taken the recycling back. Usually that entails bottles and cans. That's pop bottles, water bottles, plastic soda bottles, glass if you have it. We don't do a lot of glass because we just do a lot of water bottles. We are currently on EBT. We are on the struggle bus until we both get some sort of income flowing in. My husband does start his job tomorrow. I've already started my new job. And boy, do I have some news for you about my pizza job. And you are going to literally shit the bed because I did too. Trust me. I did too when I saw this. I was like, oh my goodness. So this is the money that I have left. We're going to go over all of the reasons why I don't have more than this. And I'm sure it's to no surprise. It's been slow. It's the end of February. I've been talking with Reinventing Renee, and I really hope that she helps me make some pretty phenomenal envelopes. I'm going to be having 3 different types of winter fund. Regular winter fund, that's for like heating, tires, snow removal, all the different things, right? That winter comes with. If you live in wintry area, you know. If you live in warm, please tell it to come this way, because it's cold here. Really, really cold. The wind has gone through you. Every time you go step outside, you can feel it coming through. No matter what jacket you're wearing, you're frigid. And it's like frigid from the inside out. And maybe that's because I don't have a lot of padding and I'm a little wife with a little body and, not a lot of meat on me. I'm a very petite, very small person. But it is cold. So we need that winter fund. However, I'm going to have a January and a February fund. And I'm hoping to at least, this is my hope, cover my 2 big bills. That would be my rent and my car payment. And that way I can kind of sacrifice, some of the things that, I have to do to get through the winter. And just kind of know that's kind of the cushion. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We are going to be busting tail this summer like you wouldn't believe, because it's a tourist town here. It's a tourist town in this whole area. And if you're not busting your butt, you're screwed. Just putting it out there. So for gig working, this is for the last 10 days? No. Yes, 10 days. So I did have more than this, but I did have to go do some things. I know I didn't tell you guys, but I put it in my budget and I didn't really put it in there very well. But I did have to buy a few things for my children that were needs, necessaries. You know, they have needs too, right? I also had to buy dog food, but when I went to go get dog food, I had to buy cat food. So I took it out of this pile of money. And then I went and got crickets. And what else did I have to buy? Oh, I had to spend some money on groceries. And we'll go over that. So it was like $60, $65. I also had to buy coffee filters because, you know, I will not make it through the day if there's no coffee. No emotional support coffee is bad for me, but it's extra bad for, you know, people walking, talking, standing. You know, especially when you work in customer service or food. And you're just like, excuse me, give me one moment. Let me go take a sip of my emotional support coffee before I flip out. Anyway, so there was some things I had to buy. So technically I'm short like $200 in this because I had to do some unbudgeted purchases and nothing was crazy. I didn't buy anything offline. I didn't go out and splurge on a crap ton of stuff and go to the Dollar Tree and buy stickers because it's what I'd love to do, but I don't do it. But it was just some necessaries. So our EBT is unfortunately not going to be enough to cover our whole month's worth of groceries. It's not going to cut it because we only get EBT for 2 individuals because when you co-parent, they ask how much time is the child in your home? How much time is the child in the other person's home? So unfortunately, between baby daddies and us and everybody's income, a lot of us cancel each other out, if that makes sense. I don't know how it makes sense, but it makes sense to me in my head because I'm trying to go, please be silver lining here. So we only get an allotment for 2 individuals, even though we feed more than that in the month. But let's count our money. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. So we have $585 in cash that we made get working, which I don't really think is bad for 10 days of it being extremely slow. So there's that. So $585. Come on, 20s. Okay. We're going to put it in our tray. We're going to move this. Let's move this because it's in the way. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling it. Jordan starts his job tomorrow. By the way, when you have colliding schedules in one vehicle, oh boy, it's going to be fun. One of us is going to be walking. And that's going to be my tall, long-haired, metal-ish, nerdy husband. Poor guy. He's going to have to walk his first day of work. Oh well, it is what it is, right? We got to do what we got to do. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay organized. My ADHD brain's like, woohoo! And I'm like, let's stay organized, stay on track. All right, this is what I made after shipping and the cost of supplies and putting a little bit of money back into supplies. Things I had to buy. This is my Etsy check, just so you're aware, because I'm sure you're like, when the hell are you talking about, Amanda? Yeah, this is my Etsy check. This is what I had left over. 2 things I had to buy. I had to buy regular paper, printer paper, and then I had to buy card stock. I do have tons of packing stuff left, and I also have some laminating sheets left. And I'm trying to be kind of picky and choosy with, you know, what I'm going to be doing laminating and what I'm not, because laminating sheets are expensive, you guys. So I got 100 laminating sheets for like $20. To me, that's pretty expensive because last year it was a lot cheaper. It was like $11.99. So it all adds up. You know, I try to add up the cost of how much it would cost me to make an item. And then I also look at, you know, what I need to make it worth my while to sell it, right? And then I give you guys free shipping. So I have to think of that as well. How much is it going to cost me? I have lately been going down to the post office and I have been inquiring when I ship you guys stuff how much certain weights cost. And then I go, can I create something similar to this that's going to cost me the same in shipping or less, right? Because shipping is expensive. Shipping is really expensive. But we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, $210 to the T. To the T. Let's put it right there. All right. This is the sad part. You ready? You ready for this? It's like that Taylor Swift song. Are you ready for it? I'm not ready. This is 3.5 weeks of working. This here is my check. You see it? It's thin. There isn't anything fancy in here. How much do you think it is? Before we start counting it, if you are watching this and you're 11 minutes in, please tell me. Because I want to know. How much do you think this is? I'm putting that over there so you don't cheat. Alright. So, if you guessed like a high number, you're crazy pants. Because that pizza job has been taking up the middle of my day, my lunch rush, my middle of the day rush, my whatever I'm doing gig app wise that day. I'm cutting 3-4 hours out of my day. And I've done this a few days a week for the last 3.5 weeks. So we have 51, 52, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 51 cents in here. It's in there. 51 cents. Yep, if you guessed it, $234 for the entirety of almost a month of working my pizza job. And I'm going to tell you something. I did not get approved for tips. You have to be there a month to be approved for tips. And it's only a percentage of what is made in that day. And then divided by how many hours you make in that shift. But I did not get approved for tips yet. Because you have to be there a month. I couldn't be there another month. I couldn't be there another week. I couldn't be there another day. I gave them notification after trial and error of Amanda's going to have to find a new job if. So I had a conversation with my boss. And I'm like, you know what? If I can't get more hours, and I'm sure you guys heard this in another video, if I can't get more hours and I can't work my full 5-hour shift or 4-hour shift, then I have to find another job, and I can't even consider this as a second job. And they were like, okay, well, today, as of today, I'll let you work your full shift. I still left an hour and a half early. So that told me that either A, they really don't have the hours, which they are slow as hell. I'll be for real on that. They are slow as hell right now. Business has changed a lot for everybody. But if I can't work a whole 5-hour shift, I gotta go. I gotta go, boo-boo. Bye-bye. It's time for me to step out the door, and I'm going to walk out it. And she felt really bad, you guys. She really did. My manager did. She understood. She was like, you can come back. You're rehirable. Please let me know. But obviously I don't have any hours right now. All but 2 people, the assistant manager and the store manager, are working more than scheduled 10 to 15 hours a week is what you're scheduled. And that assistant manager is only working 30 hours a week, maybe, if she's not sent home. So our total income is $1,200. Nope, I lied. I wrote it over here so I don't have to recount. $1,029. Now, I had tons of plans, you guys. I have been working on my computer, and I've been working on pen and paper, and I started, and I wrote out a whole entirety of a March plan. This is the March plan. It's here. It's all here, but it's going to have to go. It has to go away, and right now. Goodbye. Yeah, I threw it on the floor. I was pissed off. Not really. I'm just upset. A little bit. So I have to throw it away. Because now we have to redo this whole thing, right? Because we're going to be short. Because we don't have 12:30 and we don't have all this and we don't have this. Right? We don't have enough to cover it all. So we're going to go over all the things that we need to do, and we're going to pull out the new highlighters. Check them out, guys. Woo! Look at how pretty they are. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? I made things with this. I colored with these. I was so happy. I'm just letting you know, Patty, that when you sent me these, by the way, I remember all your names. I know who sends me stuff. You don't think I know? I keep all your slips. I know. But Patty, I love these. These are beautiful. But it's time to do some budget surgery. Surgery time. All right, things we have to pay. Let's get it. Let's get a yellow. Yellow is not emergency, right? This is things we're covering, right? At least that's what I'm gonna say. So let's get our budget binder out. Let's do it. Let's bust it out. Oh, wrong side. There we go. This is Harry Potter. I don't know if you can tell, but it's somebody made this for me. They're amazing. It's starting to fall apart, sadly. I use my stuff until it dies. I'm just letting you know that. We're gonna put our coins over here because that's gonna go in the coin jar eventually. But I use things till they die. Because I do. Gosh, this is not going to work. Can I zoom out? No, but I can move my camera. Hey, look, all the things are in the shot. All right, so things we have to pay with the 11.29. So we're going to pay our full car payment because we don't want to be blue screwed and tattooed down the line and have to owe $1 million to late fees and all the things. And I don't want my credit to go to poop because I have literally been working on my credit for 5 years now, and it's starting to look pretty. It's starting to look pretty. Does credit mean that you are going to be able to get things with credit? No, because credit and money go together. Just so you're aware. If you don't have money to fall back on and show a credit company, a bank or something, then your credit means nothing. It's just a I love debt score, like Dave Ramsey says. So most of the time I have, okay, so I'll be real. My credit score has been getting pretty good. But if I don't have the money to fall back on, I can't get nothing. Nothing. It's like a fart in the wind. Just putting that out there. I don't know where that came from, but I did. It came out and I said it. All right, so we need 680. So 51, 52. Let's move her aside. She's in my way. 2. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So that's 400. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. That's 246, 20, 40, 60, 80. It's over my car payment a little bit, but I don't want to disclose how much my actual car payment is. So I'm also going to let you guys know, yes, I know my car payment's high. You don't need to tell me. I know. No, I'm not going to go refinance it because my interest rate right now is lower than what banks are willing to offer me. Yes, I've looked into it, and no, I'm like, haha, no thank you, I'm good. I don't want to save $10 on my car payment. Okay? I'm just letting you know that. I don't want to save $10. It's not enough for me to refinance my car. And refinancing your car is not always the smartest idea. It's just not. I've talked to 4 banks. I have talked major banks. I've talked to 3 credit unions. I have talked to multiple car loan companies, including the one I have. And it is what it is. We're just going to deal with it. We don't really have that much longer. I think I only have 2 more years of living with that. And that's if I don't start a fund, like a to the principal fund. But you guys have seen me do some challenges on. So we'll see. We'll see. It could be in the works, even if it's $1 at a time, right? So our car payment for the month is officially in here, so it's going to get paid. Okay? Next up is our personal bill. We have to pay that. It has to be paid. Because I don't want to, yet again, owe a fee. And I don't want to disclose what this is. You don't need to know. It's personal. That's why I have a personal bill envelope. If you want to do a channel and you're worried about your personal stuff, make it a personal bill. Say, oh, that's a personal bill. This could be 2 personal bills. This could be 3. This could be 1. This could be 1 and additional something. It could be whatever I want it to be, whatever it needs to go to, but it is just a regular bill. I just don't want to disclose what it is. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 40, 60 will go into this envelope because I have to pay this bill. No, it's not a loan. No, it's not a debt. No, it's not, something crazy. It's actually kind of normal. But I don't want to deal with that. So there's that. So how much do we have left? Let's go. How much do we need to survive, right? Let's talk about what happens when you cannot make enough to cover your hefty stuff, right? What happens? You're going to have to make some sacrifices and go, okay, what's on the chopping block? My space rent isn't due until the 10th. I love my space rent being in this binder, in this envelope. So I don't have to worry about it. So on the 9th, I just have already pulled it. Because ideally, we've already paid for rent for February. We're working on March. And that's how I've always done my rent ever since I've been evicted. Eviction is nothing you can go back on. I'm just letting you know, and it stays on your record in most states for 7 to 10 years, and most places will not rent to you, which is why I went through almost 5 years of homelessness. Straight up homelessness, okay? So we don't do that, boo-boo. No. So $550. So what do we have? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. All right, so technically it is the 27th, not the 29th. So we do have a couple of days to really hone this in. Am I going to be able to make $500 in 2 days gig working when it's this slow? Hell no, I'm not going to be able to do that. So let's see what we got. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 that we can put in that envelope. And then we got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we'll put 150 in here. Okay? 150 is better than no 150. You're probably going, Amanda, why are you not putting the rest in there? Well, I'll show you why. So, where's my red pen? Here's this. Where's my red pen? If you were my red pen, here you are. There we go. All right, so this is gonna get 150. Somebody made a really icky comment about how I just do this to show you guys how struggling I am and how hard it is and how I don't X, Y, and Z enough to do X, Y, and Z enough. Okay, so I gig work. If you don't know what gig working is, Instacart, DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, Rideshare, Grubhub, GoPuff, Rover, all those things. Okay? I'm in my car a lot. I'm in my car, I would say, anywhere between 10, well, I would say with travel, if I'm going to the city, 10 to 12 hours a day. I also am in the car, if I'm local, 6 to 8 hours a day. Because if you're not in there doing this, you ain't making no money. I do Etsy. I create all of the things that you've seen on this channel for you and for me. That takes time. And I also work. So I have a regular human job as well, right? It may have not been really well with that pizza job, but I have a job. I have a full-time job coming to me, and I've been working on it. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19. What am I going to use this for? Can you guess? Because I can tell you right now where this is going to. It's going to go to gas. We were unable to do this. Nope. None of that got covered. But I will say, we did put $15 in gas. Wait a minute, not 15, 19. I cannot write $19 into gas. So I can get tuned from work, so I can add this money in to go make more money, so I can go hustle my little side hustle butt off. And that way I can hopefully make more of this rent money. So now that I know that we had to trash our other, I don't have a, I'm going to make a gas envelope in here because this is our family wallet. Why don't I have my own wallet? I have a wallet. I just haven't used it. I haven't put it together. I have a old wallet that, was sent to me that I've been working with, but it's starting to fall apart because some of this binding stuff is not meant to be for extreme use like I use it. But this is going to go to gas. I'm going to have to rebuild my budget, and it's probably going to have to do a mixture of, we are going to be working on getting the rest of the space rent for the 10th, and then whatever, not whatever, whatever will be left of the 10th space rent, and making sure that, because in March will be paid, we will be working on April's rent. So, as always, you guys, you can see this is not perfect. I am here to show you simply that all you can do is what you got, right? This is all we have to work with. So do what you can with what you got, and you'll see me in the next video, which is going to be a budget with me for March. Bye, guys.